Okay, guys. Welcome. I am a little bit handicapped today. I am without Radikar because there's storms in her area and her internet's out. Hello, Lisa. I hope that she makes it too. So I'm handicapped. I'm going to try to handle lists and everything else. I've got 3 on my paid so far. Four on the free. Okay. I'm going to get started here shortly. I do not plan on being on very long. To make a long story short, my official, or I should say unofficial boyfriend is not doing very well, and I'm a little bit stressed right now. Okay. He's been in the hospital since, when did he go in? I think he went in Tuesday. Tuesday or Wednesday he went in. And apparently when his physical therapist was at his house, he took a seizure, called the ambulance, took him to the emergency room, and he got admitted. While he was at the hospital the same day, he had a second seizure. Hell on heels. Hello. Yes, I got your donate, Georgia. I'm handicapped, hell. But anyhow, yeah, it's scary. It's my Aries. The one that came back into my life 2.5 years ago that we had been friends. One that I met in 1987. Okay. Yesterday when I went to see him, he seemed fine. He knew who I was and everything, and it seemed just a slight bit of confusion, not much, but for the most part, he was fine, lucid. Today I go in there and it's like a different Gary. I'm like, what the fuck is this? What prompted me is when I called the hospital, because yesterday Gary gave me permission, or gave the hospital permission to talk to me, his doctors to talk to me, the nurses to talk to me. And I get him on the phone to see how he's doing, see if he ate, if he's feeding himself, because he started yesterday. I said, no, he's not feeding himself. We had to restrain him. He was ripping out his IVs and trying to get out of bed. The nurse was like super rude. And so I threw myself together, didn't even wash my hair or anything, threw a little bit of makeup on, raced up to the hospital, which is 40 minutes away from me, to find out what's going on. Now, Gary was in and out of being clear in his thoughts. Then and one next minute he's regressing to his 20s or 30s, and then he's talking in today's day and age. But I specifically asked him, what year is this? And he says it's 2022. And I said, okay. And I think he knew what I was trying to do, to see where his mind was. But yeah, I didn't catch George's question. I'll have to go back. Oh, there it is. Yeah, you write your question here, Georgia. But anyhow, Gary told me he wanted to get up to go to the bathroom. He has a catheter, but he said he had to shit, basically. And the nurses wanted to put him on a bedpan. He says, I'm not an animal. He says, I'm tired of laying here in bed. I want to get up and start moving. And he says, I need to build up my strength. I need to start walking. And they wouldn't let him go to the bathroom. So he rips out his IVs and they restrain him. because he got pissed and he ripped out his IVs because they wouldn't let him go in the bathroom, even assisted to let him go and sit on the toilet like a normal person, like a normal human being. So I'm stressed over that, and I'm driving home from the hospital, and I'm thinking to myself, what am I getting myself into? I'm hoping it's just medication or something, because some of the shit he was saying made no sense. He thought he was at home at one moment, and he wanted to get up. I said, Gary, you can't get up. And he's like, why not? And I said, because the hospital staff said you have to stay in bed for right now. And he says, well, I need to go in the bathroom and grab my contacts. I says, let me go in there and see where they're at, and I'll bring them to you. Well, his contacts aren't there. They're nowhere in the room. He didn't bring them to the hospital. They're at home. And I had to take him a cell phone charger because his cell phone was dead, so I couldn't even call him if I wanted to, or he couldn't call me. I'm all that Gary has. I am it. He had some issues with seizures a couple months ago, and he was in a relationship a couple months ago. That's why we kept things at a friendship level. He was in the hospital for seizures and low potassium, and on their way home, they stopped and got something to eat. He bought them, and including her son, something to eat. Get back to his place, and she just dumped him and was real mean to him and says, I don't want anything. I don't want to see you anymore, and walked out the door. Abandoned him. Here I am, picking up the pieces for him. Before this past week, me and him have been talking, saying, like, kind of opening up that there's feelings there between us. And the more he thought about her, the angrier he got. And he says, I don't care if she came crawling back to me on her hands or knees. I don't want her. He says, I'm done. He says, and he says, and then he came to the conclusion that everything that happened with her happened for a reason. He found me on Facebook for a reason. It wasn't by chance. So, everything happens for a reason is what he was saying. And now he's not even half there. Thank you. I love him very much. My Taurus is a thing of the past. I'm moving on. And then I'm thinking, what am I getting myself into? I hope that his medication is causing him to be borderline dementia. Okay? He said he knew who he was. He told me today that he loved me. And I told him that I loved him too. And I don't know, I'm getting myself into a stressful relationship already just because of his health. And I don't agree with how he's being treated, as far as he should be going to therapy. So get him to start walking so he can use the can on his own. I swear they are trying to decapacitate him completely. And he kept doing one of these things. TV's across the room hanging on the wall, right? And he thought he had to reach up to turn it off. And he couldn't reach. He's in bed. He's trying. And oh my God. My heart was breaking being there. But I am not going to be a Joey. I am not going to abandon him. But I cannot put my life on hold for somebody else either. If he has to get through his insurance or whatever, a caregiver in the house, then that's what he's going to have to do. I'll do what I can, but I still got to live my life. I don't want to sound selfish, but I got bills I got to pay. I got to make a living too. I'm sorry. I just lit up and I didn't even. Anyhow, let's see. What did I miss in the chat? Okay. Okay, I wrote your question down, hon. Thank you, Laura. I don't want to be selfish, but I can't abandon him. I am all that Gary. Well, he has a good friend that's like 76 years old. Yeah, a lot older than us. Gary's 56. Gary's 56. So he's like, this friend of his is like, that good buddy of his is like 20 years older than Gary. That would help him get around when Gary had to go someplace, because Gary is leery about driving because of the seizures, and that's a story in itself. I think he needs to get an attorney and sue that old neurologist that would not refill his prescription. Because when the neurologist said she was refilling the prescription, a temporary one, till he got in to see her, he had a big argument with her, and the prescription never went through to the pharmacy. He was out without medication for a few days, and that's when his downward climb started. And that neurologist needs sued. Anyhow, Laura, like I said, I am not going to be on here long. I will do my paid readings. If I could get to a couple of the free ones, I will. I've got 3 here on my paid right now. So let's get started with Laura. I'm hoping my love will help him heal. I really am. Okay. Okay, let's see what's coming up for your week ahead, hon. Those I see a couple new names here. Those that are new to my channel. Questions are donation based. The free reads is a free general oracle reading. Okay. No question asked. Just a quick reading, a quick message. Okay. Show me the week ahead for Laura, please. Show me the week ahead for Laura. And I'm handicapped without my moderator. She has internet outage because of a storm in her area. So, Karen Chan's not here. She's my other moderator. Okay. Okay, hon, your first card is the moon. Something hidden, something underneath, something mysterious. Let's see what this is about. 10 of Cups. I have a feeling this has to do with the other reading the other day. Knight of Pentacles. Three of Cups under the deck. Well, this is about your emotions. This is about your emotionality, your heart space, your water. Seems like it's all water next to the Knight of Pentacles, which is very slow-moving energy. King of Pentacles. Comfort zone with the Empress. Okay. And I hope this table leans. I'm going to hope and pray that the wind behaves itself because I'm outside, obviously. There's something about your happiness this week that you're waiting for it to come. You're still in the waiting zone. If you're waiting on that particular person, I've already did an in-depth read on that. But something's hidden under the moon. I think the person that you've been dealing with is hiding something in regards to a 10 of Cups. Let me see what this is. 2 of Cups on the split. Laura. He might have somebody else. High Priestess. He's hiding something or somebody. Show me. Nine of Swords. You're still worried about this person that I read for you and privately. Justice. I think you already know that he's hiding. And it feels like that you're looking for some answers. Looks like you're looking for answers, some clarity here. And you're letting it get into your head. You're still stressing about this. Show me this 10 of Cups. Magician, you're still trying to manifest this with that person. This is what you want. You want that 10 of Cups with him. Knight of Pentacles again with 7 of Wands. There's resistance here. There's resistance. Show me this Knight of Pentacles. World. World either opens up or closes. What is it? Show me. Is this world opening or closing? It could be doing both because there seems to be a Queen of Cups, Sun, and Star card. Okay, I see what this is. Again, your emotionality is wide open. Your heart space is wide open. However, in order to find this sun, this happiness, you have to make the choices about following your inner guidance from spirit to get on the proper pathway. Okay. And with the World card here, it is showing me more of you're beating a dead horse with this person. This reconnection is going by so extremely painfully slow because they're resisting it. They're resisting it. As much as the harder you manifest, the more that they resist. Okay? The tarot does not dictate action. You do. So, again, what you choose to do with this is up to you. But I'm not feeling like this person who is slower than Moses, I don't see that going anywhere anytime soon. It's almost like if you want that happiness, again, like I said before, you both are not on the same page energetically, emotionally. You want different things. He's not ready for a commitment. He's not ready for a relationship. And he's not going to be ready for, they're showing me maybe a whole calendar year. Okay? If that. Yeah, my God said you're beating a dead horse on this one. That maybe you need to let this one go. I know it's hard. I had to kiss several frogs, myself. I had to I put myself out there and tried to date a little bit, not being satisfied. And when I stopped looking, that's when it came. Okay. Radicar! Thank goodness. Okay. No, Jenn Love is next. Let me give you the list, hon, of what I have. Okay? Okay. On the paid. Okay, I just did Laura. Then there's Jenn Love. Then Georgia. Okay. The free list. Clyde. Diamond. Claudia. Lisa. Hell on Heels. And Kamoa, or it's Komai. Moses is too slow. He took 40 years around the wilderness and you know. Yeah, he's slow. And Radicar, just to update you a little bit. I don't know how long I'm going to stay on because you already know my stress level with what's going on with Gary. I said slower. Open your ears. Clean your ears out, Clyde. Okay, Jenn Love. Your Snapchat issue. I'll see if I can get any kind of characteristics. Who is trolling Jenn Love's Snapchat and why? And why? That's way too much energy. Come on. Let's narrow this down. Okay. 8 of Swords, Death. Okay. Hun, I gotta be honest with you. I think it's paranoia. Five of Cups, a loss. Two of Pentacles under the deck. There's a sense of confusion here that somebody thought it was okay to juggle you, but it's not okay for you to walk away. Whoever was juggling you with another person, third party here, okay? This is third party energy. Somebody who is very manipulative. Whoever was playing mind games and juggling you that you finally made the choice and took action on your clarity, on your truth. They're pissed that you cut off communication, but but they thought that it was okay to juggle you. It's somebody that does not have put any value on you. It's somebody that the reason that they would be trolling your Snapchat. Jalen just donated. The reason why they be patrolling your Snapchat, hun, whoever this is that I'm describing, is because they don't have any kind of control. It's a control issue. It's a mind game issue. You cut them loose. You cut yourself free. Bam. You say you're done with that. They're feeling the loss, but they're feeling the loss of control. If that makes sense, hon. Yeah, Georgia's been having trouble for the past 8 years with their neighbors. Cops have been involved. Want to know if they will be receiving their karma. Well, Jen Love, it's somebody that you cut free, that you cut off communications with. Unless, yes, it's a narcissist. Unless it's somebody that you said that you were cutting off communication with and you didn't. But there is the sense of lack of control. That's what drives them crazy. Georgia posted earlier, Radicar. It was about her neighbors. Okay. Okay, show me Georgia's energy about her neighbors. Show me. Do you want inside, Storm? Storm's out here with me. I think I need to let him in the house. I give Storm 5 minutes. I give him 5 minutes and he'll be back out. Jalen, you missed my whole explanation about Gary. I am so pissed. I think, Radicar, as per our text messaging, what I think happened is because Gary told me, well, let me get Georgia's reading done first. I'm getting scattered. Georgia's neighbors, please. Show me Georgia's neighbors. Show me Hierophant. This is representing them as the married couple. Okay. Show me what about them. What about them? What about them? Show me their energy. What about them? Queen of Wands. 9 of Pentacles. There seems to be a jealousy issue here. Wheel of Fortune. Yep, that's what this is. For whatever reason, your neighbors think you have more than they do. They're jealous about something, and it's more the female than the male. Okay? The female wants something that you have. She's jealous about it. She fires up her partner over it, and it causes this drama. Okay. Let's see. Will this resolve? Or karma? Wheel of Fortune suggests something's going to change. There it is. Yep, they will get their karma. How so? How so? How so? They're going to find themselves in some kind of legal issue. The police may have been out many times, but it's going to catch up with them. My guess is you're not the only one that this neighbor of yours has pissed off. Okay? You're not the only one. So the answer is yes, justice will be served. Before the year's over. Okay? By the end of the year. Yep, I see that. So you'll come again, Jen Love, after Jaylyn. But anyhow, Radikar. During one of Gary's clear moments today, he said to me that yesterday they restrained him because he wanted to get up and go to the bathroom on his own. He had to take a dump, basically. And they wanted to put him on a bedpan. And he says he wants to feel human. He wants to go to the bathroom. With assistance, they could have carried the catheter bag and let him go sit on the shitter. Okay? They took 2 nurses to go in there to restrain him anyhow, to get him on a bedpan anyhow. Why couldn't one nurse take the IV? It's portable. It's on the wheels. In one hand and his arm in the other hand, and the other nurse take a hold of his catheter bag and let him go to the bathroom. That's all he wanted to do. And he says that they were kind of nasty with him and made him shit on the bedpan anyhow. And he just got pissed off and he ripped his IVs out. He wanted to feel human. And after he told me that story, and then he kind of went off in one of his 1990 stories or something, and he was in and out of lucidness. But he got that out. When you were talking about medication, Radikar, you might be onto something. Because I'm wondering if they did put something in the IVs to sedate him more that is messing with his mind. He was not the Gary that I know when I was in there today. He was not. Hey, Maria. Yeah. Not to the point where he's out of his mind, though. I don't think he needed sedated, honestly. He got mad for a moment, and that was it. He didn't fight them when they were putting the restraints on him at all. He let them put the IVs back in without fighting them. He ripped the IV out once because he was pissed. I just can't see the need for sedating him so bad that he doesn't know where he's at. So many times he didn't even realize he was in the hospital. That's what is. And it was so hard seeing him like that. And of course, I just made it home just in time to eat something real quick and get my live started here. Get it set up so I could go live. Like I didn't get this on until like 3:30. But I had to wait around for a nurse to even come to put the restraints back on him, because while I was there and I went in the hallway for a second, he was trying to get out of bed again. He is determined to get out of bed on his own. He can't when he's medicated like that. Not at all. Rock That Body just donated. But Gary was not himself today. They have him too medicated. On my way home, I thought to myself, what am I getting myself into? I'm getting myself into a relationship that I'm going to take care of somebody, be a caregiver. But then it dawned on me that's not the issue. The issue is they got something in that IV. I'm calling in the morning and demanding I speak to the doctor because I've got his personal code. He put it in writing that they are to talk to me. He did that yesterday, and I'm going to talk to the doctor. What's going on? What medications is he on? I want to know what's going on with him. But here's my argument with that. In his state, they can't even get him up to go to therapy or get him walking. He's going to fucking waste away. That's what I don't want to see. He's going to waste away. His muscles are going to waste away. If he lays in that bed, my God, he's been in that bed since like Tuesday. I think it was Tuesday. I actually think it was Tuesday he went into the hospital. He's been laying in that bed ever since. And in 2 hours' time, I never seen anybody come in to see, and then got to worry about any kind of bed sores occurring. I'm really upset. I'm really, really upset. Yeah. Yes. There was no need. The nurses, and what do I see them doing when I went out in the hallway? I see them sitting at their desk and a couple of them sitting on their cell phones. You have that kind of fucking time to sit on your cell phone. You could take 15 minutes or 20 minutes out of your Facebook time to take somebody, let them feel like a human, to the bathroom. Okay, I got to get off that soapbox. Okay. Give me a minute to center myself. Okay. Okay. Okay, Jaylyn, what question did you want answered by the cards today? Okay, let me see. I don't remember your last reading, hon. Rock That Body can vouch because I tell her this all the time when I do a reading. You know, there might be a little piece there or that here or there that I might remember, but I've learned that when I do a reading, push the energy off back out into the universe to clear my aura, to clear my space, to concentrate on the next one so there's no residual energy. Okay. Um, so let's see what comes up here, hon. I did some grounding. What more do you want? You don't have to throw my cards all over the ground. Spirit wants to throw my cards around. Let's see what we got on the table. Let's start there. They landed all over the goddamn place. Okay. Knight of Pentacles. The Moon. Moon energy. The Chariot. Okay. Ten of Cups. Six of Pentacles. And Magician. You got two separate energies here, hon. Two separate energies. You're dealing with somebody that can't be trusted, obviously, because they try to present themselves as stable, secure, trustworthy, but they hide behind the moon, under the moon energy, a little bit secretive. Okay? There's somebody that has a set or thinks they think they're in control, but they're not. Okay? Interesting. The Ten of Cups is happy home, happiness, Six of Pentacles. Okay. What I'm getting here, I got with Magician, Ten of Cups, Ten of Cups, Six of Pentacles, and the Magician. There is some action that is being taken with somebody in a place of authority, somebody who is very well rounded, mastered like most of these departments, and I feel this is related to your work. Okay, they're making a decision here that is going to be suited in your favor, hon. I see a restoration of harmony though, and some balance, absolutely. What else? I want to know more about the Chariot. Could be somebody leaving, a troublemaker leaving potentially. Okay, a troublemaker leaving. My guides are kind of showing me somebody could be getting the axe. It's not you, hon. It's not you. It's whoever is hiding under the moon energy, who is ever very secretive. Yeah. Fuck me. Damn. Moon twice. Moon twice. With the Five of Swords and the Page of Pentacles. Someone is definitely doing shady shit at work. Shady shit. And there's a discovery, there's information about it that's coming out. They're going to be out the door, hon. And when they are going, everybody's going to realize who the real drama person was, who the real problem in that workplace was. And you're going to find you're going to have a lot more cooperation. Probably even get the necessary help that you've been needing. I think the energy of that place is a little bit low right now, and it's because of That troublemaker. I'm hearing Virgo. So potentially Virgo season. Okay. So that's Jalen. And Rock That Body just sent me her question. Just a second. Okay. Not sure if Rock That Body can be in the chat. She's dealing with something major right now. Okay. So, okay. I feel like I need a little bit more grounding. Sorry, folks, if you don't agree with me. This is a grounding stick for me. I know it's bad health-wise, but hey, it's a rolled cigarette. There's no tar in it. There's no chemicals. It is 100% natural tobacco. So, not that smoking's good, but at least I'm not getting the chemicals. But I just need to ground for a second. So please timestamp whenever I start Rock That Body's reading, so I can pass it on to her. Oh, you're there. Okay. Okay, what is the timestamp? 4740. Okay, Rock That Body. Since you're here, as I'm shuffling Rock That Body, I'm picking up an energy that he was expecting something in return. If you catch my drift, he was after something, huh? He was after the big S word. Favor. A BJ or something. Strength. Funny you told me he was a Leo. There it is. Right smack there. Fell right out of the fucking deck. I'm telling you, he thought he was going to get you in bed. Okay? I swear that's what he wanted to do. Let's see what else. The sun comes out, which is also Leo energy. That's you and him, because you're a Leo also. And right in between, I shit you not, and all three major arcana cards. Justice. Call the fucking police. Okay? Call the fucking police. You could just... Five of Cups. He was feeling rejected. I'm telling you, he wanted something from you. And when he wasn't going to get it, that's when he fucking turned. Too many cards. Narrow it down. Unfortunately, he saw you, he looked at you as a lonely man, lover's energy. I shit you not, I shit you not, I shit you not. I can't make this shit up. I can't make it up. 5 cards, 1 minor, 4 majors. I am telling you, as sure as I am sitting here, I don't think he is. I bet he has a rap sheet. You could discredit that motherfucker like nothing. Yeah. Honey, he wanted sex. That's plain and simple. Rock that body, he wanted sex. He wasn't getting it from you. So, moon energy, his pride's wounded. His fucking pride is wounded. Okay? And as far as Knight of Pentacles, making any kind of phone calls, it's under the moon. He's bluffing. He's bluffing. Okay? He's bluffing. Any blood test will prove that you're not a drug addict. Yeah, you're right. You're right, Lisa. That's what, I've been single for 4 years. And a couple times I thought, okay, maybe I can move on, maybe I can find somebody. And every fucking one that I met wanted sex. The exception to the rule was my dear sweet Aries, my dear sweet Gary. He is the exception to the rule. He wants more. By the way, rock that body. Gary told me he loved me today. Anyhow, um, okay, I just got another donation. Who's from Holly? Okay. I will look into your sister's energy, hon. So Radikar, Holly's question deals with her sister. Yeah, Jalen. I'm not putting it on Facebook that I'm in a relationship or anything like that. I have my reasons for that. But it feels like that's why I said when I opened up the live today, I called him my unofficial boyfriend. My unofficial boyfriend. It's not official yet. And it can't be until he's fully in his right mind, and we talk about what our goals are and what we want. So that absolutely cannot be official boyfriend. So he's unofficial boyfriend. Okay. Okay, Rock. Okay. And they're telling me to switch decks for this one. Don't know why. Let me see if I could get a star sign here. Was it the Leo? Was it the Leo watching Lisa's Snapchat? Was it the Leo watching Lisa's Snapchat? Was it the Leo? Was it the Leo? Was it the Leo? Does he have Cancer in his chart? It's possible that he had somebody. Him himself wasn't doing it. It is an X. An X either with Cancer in their chart or the X watching. Okay. The X is watching through the eyes of somebody else. Okay. Could be even a female. It might not even be your ex. It might be somebody that he's involved with. It might be a female. I'm getting feminine energy. Might be a female that is connected to one of your exes. Cancer energy. And this is a female who is pissed off. Okay. She is pissed and she is trying to figure out what is, if there's anything still going on between you. And they're still not telling me if it's the Leo or not. Heavy air, heavy water energy. Cancer specifically. Okay. I am not getting any fire here. None. Heavy water. Heavy water. Could be Scorpio. Pisces. It's a water sign. It's a water sign that's watching your Snapchat. It's a water sign. I got all three water signs. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. It's one of them. I don't know. Jenn, love, you have to understand I'm concentrating on an energy. I might have said Lisa by mistake. I'm sorry. But I was concentrating on the question about who was watching the Snapchat. My mind is not 100% here. Okay. Holly Logic. Holly. It's about her sister. I just saw the Six of Swords under the deck. It was on the cut, and now it's under the deck. Underlying energy about a smooth transition. I'm getting that they're into the afterlife. There's a smooth transition. Let me see here. Page of Swords. The Hermit. I think it's up to you whether you stay by yourself in the afterlife or not. Ace of Wands. However, I feel that there is a spiritual connection between you and your sister. There is past life karma and pain. Ten of Swords. Sensing this is not your first rodeo. As far as lifetimes are concerned. Three of Cups. You know, I feel like actually in a past lifetime you guys were very, very tight, very close, very loving. Okay? Very close friendship in a past life. Okay. Lovers in the Sun. Okay, I understand. I get it. I totally get this. And honey, this is Holly, this is not against you because your life path in this lifetime is different than previous lifetime. Why is it that there is so much friction between you and your sister? It is past life energy. In a past life that you were friends. Okay? But there was a situation, a lover situation, involving the sun, happiness, enlightenment. Okay? There was a lot of warmth between you. Okay? You guys, one of you might have been a different sex. Male, one of you might have been a male in a past life. There seems to be, or this could also be, what I'm feeling here is third party in a past life, that there was some kind of betrayal. Nine of Wands, action that was taken here. But instead of fixing it, her soul made it worse. Death. Yep. Okay, hon, this is really, really deep. And if you ever can afford, like, get the funds to purchase this from me, on my website, I have a past life tarot reading that I would highly, highly suggest, along with a meditation. Okay? And the reason why I am suggesting this, hon, is because I'm picking up on an energy, a really negative past life energy, that your sister in this life had when she incarnated in this life. She had her soul itself had it in her that she wanted revenge. It involves a death. Okay, it involves a third party love triangle. That somebody died over this love triangle, and it wasn't your sister. Okay, I think it was the lover. By your hand. Just saying. That's what I'm getting. That's the karmic background. Now, if to answer your question, My guides were showing me clearly the choice is yours, whether you interact with her energetically on the other side after you pass out of this life or not. Okay? Okay. Where am I on time? An hour. Okay. Okay, I'm going to take a quick breather. Well, that was your reading, Logic. Okay. Hold on. One of mine and Gary's friends is texting me. Just give me a second. Okay. There are friends. Um, this particular friend of ours that I've known him as long as I've known Gary, um, lives on the other side of the state. So wants me to keep him posted on Gary's condition. Okay. Why did I close my phone off? I need that to see the chat. Yeah, I'm not staying on too much longer because, like I said, I'm a little bit stressed. Shit going on that I'm stressed over. I think Clyde was my first one on my free list. I'll do a couple frees, and that'll probably be it for the day. Okay, Clyde. How so? Oh, the cards just want to fly all over the place. You wouldn't believe how this card landed. It actually landed and stuck inside my sandal. Okay. I am surprised. I thought Storm would be out here a lot sooner. Here he comes. I'm not moving my computer to show him, but he just came outside. Okay, Clyde. You got Star Bethlehem, Incubus, Succubus, and Man. Um, 26th of a month might be important to you. But what I'm getting is that through some man, expect some sort of enlightenment or miracle in dealing with somebody very toxic. Okay. Um, okay, Claudia. Let's get a message for Claudia. Well, there must be some kind of synchronicity there, Clyde. Messages for Claudia. Interesting energy here. Okay, oh, interesting. You could expect your heart space to be full, hon, because a player who is high up in the workplace, okay, that is guilty with a woman in matters of the heart and affair, the veil is coming off and somebody's going to get cut. Interesting energy. It's like somebody in a higher place is going to cut the player out. Potentially the woman, too. The veil's coming off. It's going to be revealed. Okay. Who's next? Okay, Lisa Sims. You're welcome, Claudia. Show me Lisa Sims energy. Message for Lisa Sims. On the cut. Be care of somebody romanticizing you who does not have good intentions. Somebody's pouring on the romance who does not have good intentions. Be careful of that. Anything else? I wish my cards would stay on the fucking table. Okay. Straight razor for you also. Mustard seed. Okay. With olive tree. With that in mind, with somebody that is toxic, that you have deep roots with, all that it takes is the faith of a mustard seed for a sudden decision to go in your favor. Okay. And the olive trees is also say staying planted, stay firm. Okay. Okay, Retta. Retta. Message for Retta. Cornucopia, ruler. Okay. Only 2 cards were falling out for you, hun. It must be enough. Ruler and cornucopia. I don't know if you're in a lawsuit or what's going on with you, but there is some kind of ruling by somebody in a place of authority that is going to be beneficial to you. Something that is going to be a blessing. Somebody's making a decision that is going to be a blessing to you. Okay? Okay. Smarty. Okay. Close the list for me, hon. Even if somebody else comes in, the list is going to be closed. Just the current list only. Close the list off. Smarty, I just do a general read, a general message. Questions do require a donation, hon. Okay. Show me a message. Jeez. You got some energy here. Let me see what the message is. Okay. Got the heart, the lovers, cup overflowing. It's probably your energy. Okay. City represents, to me, in this kind of reading, represents social media or represents dating sites. The veil is what's alarming. They are hiding shit from you. They don't tell you everything. Ruler, they want to be in control. So my guess is your person is trying to maintain control of their emotions and they are hiding them and do not want to reveal them. They're coming across as player energy. Kind of like denying their feelings because they don't want to get tied down. Okay. Storm, you can't wait 5 minutes for me to put you back in the house. Man, get my exercise getting up and down, letting the dog back in. Okay, SP is last. And the dog's coming the fuck back out after I just put his ass in. Because he expects me to go inside right this very second. Storm is the ruler, so he thinks. Not today, Storm, you're not. Come back out here, you're stuck until I go in. Get this paws smacked for clawing me to get you go back in. Okay, SP, message for SP, please. Message for SP. Okay. To me, this seems positive. I know how this resonates, but I'm going with my intuition on this. Hamster wheel, 3 blackbirds, and butterfly. This is talking about the day-to-day mundane things, going to work, spinning your wheels, going home, nothing changing, you wanting to expand, almost like your soul it's like your energy wanting something more. I feel through conversations with others, this could literally be job interviews. Not sure if you're trying to find another job, but the interviews or something like that, there's going to be a sense of freedom, spreading your wings. This could also be an energy of to break the mundane, your day-to-day routines, getting out and socializing more. Okay? Okay, I am done, folks. I am done. You're welcome, dear. I know I've got animals that need fed too. My son's cat, she's sitting in there by her food bowl waiting. It's like she has an internal clock. She knows when it's 5 o'clock and she knows when it's 7 a.m. She's right there, right smack on the dot. She's been there since 5 o'clock. She does it every morning, every evening. She knows when it is din time. Okay. Happy birthday, Rad. Thank you for stopping by, SP. Yeah, I'm exhausted. And it's mostly emotional exhaustion. Seeing my sweet Gary going through and not even really recognizing him because he was not my Gary today. He was sweet and everything, yes, but Gary checked out today as far as mentally. He just wasn't there. Okay, so I am going to go ahead. Happy birthday, my dear sweet Radicar. I'm going to go ahead and log off. Thank you for all your continued support. Thank you, Radicar, for showing up all the time. Thank you, Lisa. Yep. See you guys in the next one.